A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule. Third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Clemson's offense comes out for their first possession today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress on the secondary. His strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy, who's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So, second down after the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, here comes the reverse. Enough for a first down at the 37.
This is a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know.
Oh, the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking to throw. It's Ramirez. Looking to scramble now. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it here. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On the run here, lets it go. Snags the quick throw. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Returner tackle right there. That's what this... And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense and just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a handoff to the wide receiver trying to make the yardage. Defense not fooled at all. They get him right to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Hands off to the left. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To the air, it's Ramirez. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Let's see if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fighting them off. Finds room at the 30. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Balkasoon. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit eager that time. Mental mistake by the defense. 5-yard penalty for the offense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Sooners offense is back on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, it's third down after that run. To throw, it's Ramirez. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Crucial third down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And sack sets up an important third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And here's the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll be brought down. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
A handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember, they got to go quick.
The pass rush closing in. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Balkasoon. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Jukes to get past a man. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to 31. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Balkasoon. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Runs through the defender. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Warning play called on 3rd and short. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Here comes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. So this is a puzzling situation. I guess you'd have to expect a fake field goal here. Anything but a touchdown, and you lose the game.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Second down now after the sack. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And tackled after a small pickup there. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He's got it, and that's ball game. A walk-off field goal to win this one.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So 3rd and long here. They can't convert. They have to settle for a game-time field goal try. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the two-point conversion, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's hear what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. Offense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. To throw, it's Ramirez. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Offense will go for a two-point conversion. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He eludes the rush, and he's sacked. The two-point conversion for the tie fails. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.